Hello and welcome to my DIY today. I'm getting ready for Mother's Day to celebrate mothers, and my mother has been gone for 6 years. She died in 2012. So I'm going to show you how to make an angel food cake, and it's just going to be delicious. And the reason I chose an angel food cake is because my mom's an angel. So let's get started. Okay, first thing to get started is get your eggs out of the fridge and let them come to room temperature. This one kinda looks weird. See, that's a boiled egg. Now I know to put that back in the fridge. The others don't look colored, but that one tricked me. Your oven on to 350 degrees, and the eggs have been sitting out at room temperature. We're going to separate. We don't want the yolks. So let's go ahead and get that done. If you get yolk in like I just did, just try and get it out the best you can. I think I'm so good at this. If there's a little bit, I don't think it matters. Okay, we are going to beat up the eggs. So you put in 1.5 cups of egg whites, 1.5 teaspoons of cream of tartar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and beat those eggs up. Put the lid on. Medium speed. While that's beating, what we will do, sift together 1.5 cups of powdered sugar and 1 cup of flour. All-purpose flour. So you beat the eggs till they have soft peaks. So let's take a look. Soft peaks that curl easily. Yeah, see how it curls? So now we're going to gradually add 1 cup of sugar. Granulated sugar. We're not doing the powdered sugar yet. Alright, like just really slowly. You beat this till you have stiff peaks. Let's check and see if the peaks are stiff. They look pretty stiff. Let's do 1 more minute. Let's check it. Stiff peaks. Those are pretty stiff. See how they're sitting up nice and straight. Okay, now we're going to fold the flour in. So let's take out these beaters. Put in some folding beaters. Just gradually add the flour. Fold it in. We don't want to lose the puffiness. Get that folded in. Okay, now we're going to put it into an ungreased pan. Cook it for 40 to 45 minutes until the cake sponges back. Let's take the beater out. It looks pretty foamy. Gently add it to the pan. I'm just going to fold in any flour that looks like it's not quite in there. Kind of get it wet. It's still quite spongy, as you can see. Okay, let's add it to here now. All right, I got it in there. And you're going to put it on the bottom rack. Here you go. Set the timer for 45 minutes. And I got a cooling rack here. When I get it out, I'm going to tip it upside down and let it cool. In the meantime, clean up the mess. On the cake, it's been in there for 40 minutes. It's spongy. So we're gonna go ahead and tip it upside down on our cooling rack. Now we invert the cake. There we go. Now just let it cool. The cake is all cooled off. And now all you do is get a knife and you're gonna loosen all the sides. Go ahead and decorate it. We cut it like this. Then we have a top and a bottom. Now I'm going to just dig a little trench here and a little trench here. Okay, I dug out a little trench in each one. And save the cake in a dish because somebody's going to want to eat it. Then we're going to fill this with some fun stuff. We are going to beat 2 cups of cream. Here we go. 1 and 2. And we'll use the rest of the cream for the outside of it. Let it drip there a little bit. And I bagged the part that I took out, and we can eat that later. Okay, just beat this till it peaks up. I'll put the lid on it first. Okay, beat it up until it thickens. Make sure you check it because it'll go to butter if you don't. Okay, that's thick. 5 tablespoons of jam, strawberry jam, and I happen to have that, so. Five. Okay. And see how that's nice and thick? See, that's how you can tell it's ready to go. Okay. 3 tablespoons of water and 1 teaspoon of gelatin. So we're going to dissolve that in here first, the gelatin, before we put it in the mixture. So the gelatin is over here, 1 teaspoon, and then 3 tablespoons of water. And make sure that's dissolved before we put it in there. And you can tell if it's dissolved because it doesn't have any sugar crystals. Stir that a bit. Mix in those strawberries. Oops, let's put the leaders back on. Okay. Let's clean the sides a little bit. That's gonna be good. Mix that a little bit more. Okay, that's mixed really well. And then let's put in the gelatin mix. Let's see if that's dissolved. Okay, let's add that. Okay, let's check it. See how that's nice and stiff? We're going to fill that in the pan, into the cake. All right, let's fill those 2. Let's do the bottom first. Let me get that over here. Okay. Just put that in there. Fill it right up because you've made a trench in the top part too, so that'll fit right in there. Okay, now put the top on top. There we go. Now let's do the next step. Now for the whipped topping, I put in 3 tablespoons of water again, 1 teaspoon of gelatin, and stir that up. And the gelatin is just this unflavored gelatin, okay? Stir that in, and then we need, over here in the pan, we need 4 cups of whipped topping. Wash everything out, and this is going to be for the outside of the cake. Okay, 4 cups of cream. 1 and 4. Just let those kind of drain. And we're going to beat that till it has peaks. Turn it on high and make sure you watch it so it doesn't turn into butter. That's how you make butter, by the way. Okay, almost whipped it too long there. Alrighty, now let's put in vanilla. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, which is a capful. Okay, and 1/4 a cup of powdered sugar. 1/4 a cup of powdered sugar. And let's add that gelatin that we dissolved. There we go. Now we are going to put that on top of the cake. Alright, put her on there. Just blob it on. And go down inside it too. And on the outsides. So pretty.
I don't know that.
Alexa, she scared me. Alexa, don't scare me like that.
I'm not sure.
Oh dear. Okay, there we go. And it's not way sweet because we hardly put any sugar in there. Okay, now I'm going to garnish it with some strawberries. Okay, the 16 ounces strawberries, and I have this cutter. It slices bananas and strawberries. So I will just lay the strawberry in there. Maybe I'll do it lengthwise. That makes nice little slices. See how that slices that up? And then you can just lay that around the cake. Okay, now let's cut some more strawberries. Ooh, these are kind of big. Let's see if we can cut them. Okay, all finished. That's heavy when you put the strawberries on it. That looks good. Garnish it with the strawberries. Hey, I cut a piece out of it so you could see how it looks inside. See how pretty that looks? I put a top on it over in the fridge so that it would stay. So we'll see if it'll make it or not. Well, I hope you give this a try for your angel moms and for yourself, or to tell your mom that you appreciates her. And thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Remember to ring that bell and so you get notified. And I do DIY every Friday. Thanks, and we'll see. Thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow.